so early?
Le beaux esprits se racontent. Where are you going? To Chateauroux?
Oh, that is a little too far to go on horseback. I am getting too heavy for riding long distances.
Oh, my goodness, at your age? I suppose you're going to the rectory to meet your two country cronies for a little game. I'm astonished at your taste, spending hours and hours with uneducated people.
Baroness.
Oh, I have nothing against it. Where he can, and that is the best. Right, will do you good, I hope. Oh, yes, you are getting fat.
Did you go far this morning?
Oh, yes, I did. I had to rest after work. I rode till 6 this morning, then had a 3 hours ride and a swim. Oh, the water was icy. But you see, this is the only way to spend the morning in a country if one wants to see nature at work. And now I must go and look at my proofs. This man Buloz is forever tormenting me with his weekly review.
I admire your diligence.
A French virtue. I did not inherit that from my Polish ancestor,
Who, by the way, was pure German.
my work keeps me from the realities of life.
The realities of your life are not so bad as that. You are living in a free country, surrounded by fame, respect, love.
Oh, true freedom is only to be had in an ideal republic, which we are not likely to see for some time on this earth. That is the first point. The second is that you do not understand what a disappointment these things are to me. Fame, respect, love.
But what about this marvelous estate, this old house, the park, and the village where everybody knows their good lady from Nohant?
That is good. Nohant has been always faithful to me. I have fought hard to keep this estate. The first time was after the death of my grandmother, who spent nearly all her life here.
You mean the old lady who was a daughter of Maurice de Saxe?
Oh, yes, yes. She was a grand old lady. The second time I saved the estate from the tender mercies of my husband. Nohant was the cause of our divorce.
Is that really so?
Oh, what I suffered from his brutalities. But when he started to cut down my trees in my garden, I said enough. Oh, that was far worse than all his debts. Out you go, I said. We agreed about the settlement, and the Baron was kind enough to depart before he did more damage. Thank God some of the trees in the park were saved.
But the park is marvelous, so many beautiful trees. And the roses and the lawns.
Oh, yes, yes. It is beautiful, isn't it? And the surrounding country. Look at the dells, the narrow glens, the moorlands. Do they not remind you of the Polish steppes?
The steppes, yes, of course. But my country is near Poznań. We have a higher state of cultivation there.
Indeed. Oh, here one can ride through the fields for hours on end. It is very beautiful.
No doubt, but it seems to me from an economic point of view, the soil is not well developed. In your place, I would plant asparagus beds and raise early vegetables. Try it.
And what about your estate?
Me? Mine? Oh, I let it. So I have no worries. I am free.
Oh, what a pity you did not make the asparagus beds. Mine were dug nearly a century ago, but you did not notice them. Oh, this John is the most annoying creature. John! John! What about the bullion I ordered for Monsieur Chopin? You see, I have to look after everything myself. Really, absolutely everything.
As if you had not enough troubles.
Oh, Chopin is like my third child.
Everybody knows it. Even his family is very grateful to you.
Oh, maybe the family is, but I have such a maternal instinct towards my friends, though not always appreciated by them. And now I really must change. Au revoir, monsieur. And don't forget lunch. Susan is making a delicious souffle.
Poor Susan. Oh, you artists work so early in the morning.
Early morning? But it must be well past noon. I have the light over by the pond now.
Are you painting from nature?
Is there any better master in the world?
I know it is the fashion to say so. Tell me, Do you play cards?
No, monsieur.
You say that with a touch of contempt. Wait until you are my age. It is a pity, for we are looking for a fourth at whist, and if we do not find him, we shall have to play some purely gambling game.
Don't you think the best thing is to not play at all?
What would you say if I advised you not to be in love with Mademoiselle Augustine?
What a strange comparison. Her and cards.
Yes, of course, I beg your pardon. There is no comparison at all. Still, perhaps they are similar. One can lose in love as well as at cards.